Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events, recording this Tuesday, December the 6th at 7:35 in the evening, and we have got the very active weather pattern ahead. Snow chances, cold, then more cold. I've got a lot to go over, and every time I say I'm going to shorten it up, I end up just going on for like 10 minutes. All right, so let's just dig right into it. And you're going to see, first of all, by the way, I'm officially on vacation. I'll be back on the air later this week. But, and it's been a good vacation so far. Very good. Let me just go straight to our weather graphics computer. I'm logged in through home to work. So, all right, so this is the RPM. The cold air is arriving Wednesday evening and into the overnight. And this is what the high resolution futurecast looks like. This is at 7 o'clock. Look at the snow across northern Arkansas, especially those higher elevations, 8:30. I imagine that this will be light snow showers, flurries, little if any accumulation, maybe a little dusting in this portion of the state, the northern two Rosa counties especially, in those higher elevations. A little coating on maybe some exposed objects. Send your pictures, tweet them, or put them on Facebook or whatever. But you see how some of that tries to make a dive towards the south, but then the dry air, the cold Arctic air wins out, and see how this falls apart. It would not be completely out of the question that there was one or two snow showers that made it as far south as central Arkansas. I'm not saying it's likely, but at least it's possible that it's done. So the main thing is that the Arctic air is getting here Wednesday night. Single-digit wind chills with flurries across the north, little to no accumulation. So what does little to no accumulation mean? Let's look at all the different computer models. Let's see here. This is the RPM, what I just showed you. It's showing more than half an inch in Fayetteville and Harrison. I'm not sure if I buy that, but there could be a light dusting, even showing a tenth of an inch in Search. Remember, these are just computer models. Then there's the NAM, which is the most aggressive. It has a tenth of an inch even in some metro areas, and then a half an inch across northern Arkansas. I don't believe this. But this is why I think there's a possibility you could see a snowflake or two in the air. Then you go to the GFS, and then this is this is looking a little bit more realistic, a tenth of an inch in Harrison, 2/10 of an inch in Fayetteville. And then you got the European computer model. Whoops. Well, the European shows the same thing, but I'm not quite sure why it's not doing that right now. Anyway, I'm still highlighting that northern portion of the state for the highest chance for any dusting of snow, especially in those higher elevations. So look at the temperatures plummet tomorrow night into Thursday morning. I mean, we've seen colder this season, but look at 22 in Harrison, 23 in Fayetteville. The recovery by Thursday afternoon is only around 40, 41 degrees in the metro, and maybe not even getting above freezing in the northwestern portions of the state. Then Friday morning will be the coldest by far. So this is at about, let's go to 7 o'clock, 18, 19 degrees, 27, maybe a little bit too warm, might be a couple degrees cooler than that. But then when you look at the wind chill factor, this is Thursday morning wind chill factor in the single digits across the north, and then you have wind chill factors Friday morning, around 16 in the metro, so in the mid-teens, and then getting close to 0 to 10 above across portions of northern Arkansas. It's just going to be brutally cold wind chill values by the end of the week. So I got more maps I want to show you, but don't go anywhere. I got more stuff about the longer range here. But again, I know I showed you all these different computer models, and a couple of those had a tenth of an inch even here in the metro. I'm not buying that. I want to make sure that that's very clear, that I would not doubt that there was a snowflake scene or two around here. That's not out of the realm of possibility, but I think it's those northern counties and those higher elevations that could see a few flakes fly, little to no accumulation. Now, let's go over to the European computer model. This is the black lines are the isobars, lines of equal barometric pressure, and the cold air coming in. The blue line there's the 540 thickness line. And really, this is the European, not showing much in the way of any precipitation, but notice how that cold Arctic air, this is Friday morning, settles in. You see the tight pressure gradient here, that has moved off towards the east, and the winds are more calm Friday morning, allowing those temperatures to really drop off. And they'll even be cold on Saturday morning as well. Then we get on the backside, see some warming. Another front comes in Sunday with the chance for showers, followed by another batch of cool but not as cold another batch of cool air. And then all eyes are on what's going to happen by the middle of next week, around the 14th or 15th. In that time period, there could be another very strong batch of Arctic air coming in, especially into the Great Lakes areas to the north of us. But some of that may move into our neck of the woods. Little doubt about that. All right. So, sorry. Stay with me, everybody. Clicking around here. Now I want to show you, this is from weatherbell.com. And on weatherbell.com, this is the temperature, 5-day temperature anomalies in degrees Celsius from the GFS, the ensembles, which I like to look at. This is 3 to 8 days. Let's go to 10 days. So this is the 5 to 10 day temperature anomaly. So this is from the 11th through the 16th. And just, I mean, this is just horrendous chilly. And you see this cold air goes all the way down into Arkansas. So you're looking at temperature anomalies in that 5-day period, according to this, around -1 to -3 degrees Celsius. Again, anomalies, not air temperatures, anomalies. And then you look at the 10 to 15. This is the 16th to the 21st. Again, you see that the ensemble was just putting much of the country in a very chilly air mass. So an extended period of cold. Now, the cold air is not going to, the cold air is not going to just stick around the entire time. There will be a day or two where it can actually warm up, but then more cold air. The pattern very much favors that cold air to intrude in. So to put this into some sort of summary here for you, I know there's a lot of maps that I went over. The cold Arctic air makes its plunge Wednesday night into Thursday morning. There could be a few light snow flurries or snow showers moving through, especially the northern portions of the state. Little to no accumulation. If you have any, please send me pictures. And then you have maybe a snowflake or two even as far south as central Arkansas. I wouldn't doubt it, but again, little if any accumulation. I doubt that would happen. It's going to be too mild. Not mild, but not below freezing at that time. I guess that would be the best way to put it. But anyway, so it'll be a sight to see for northern Arkansas, especially in light of how warm November was. And then this weekend, we start to come out of that deep freeze. A new front comes in with rain chances on Sunday. And then by the middle of next week, we're watching for the potential, at least, for another batch of Arctic air. A lot going on. Thank you so much for coming to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events.